Hi Aries, this is Paulette from Water Cherry Tarot, and I'm going to be doing your reading for the month of November. But this is just going to be a sneak peek, okay, for your general read. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what's going on here. So the main oracle card that came out for you is the fairy who was kissed by pixies, okay? And if you notice the very top, it has the number 21. So if we add them together, 2 plus 1 is 3. And so usually the number 3 means is like new creativity, being able to have self-expression, things coming in full circle, things kind of like working out. I would also have to say that, let's see, so it also has to do with self-achievement, things that you've been wanting to do. But the way that I'm looking at this, I believe number 3 also has to do with optimism and curiosity, okay? But the way that I'm looking at the cards, before I tell you what the book says, how I'm seeing this particular card is that that's you in the middle, okay? You're that pixie. If you notice, you stand out from everybody else, and everybody else is like attracted to you right now. And so what I'm seeing is that things are going to be happening for you in the month of November where you're finally going to reach like a certain peak in your life, where who you are as a person or how you deal with others or your desire to do specific things in life, if you're trying to travel, do something new in a career, go after things, or you have certain passions, or you really are thinking of being creative through art or other things, music, whatever it is that you have been wanting to do. It's like you take on these things that you're wanting or trying to do, and it just like it brings you all of a sudden like this joy within. So not only you're going to be experiencing this joy of doing what you've been wanting to do for a while, but it's going to be like radiating out of you. So I think everything that's coming, in full circle in your life is going to like put you in a place of contentment and happiness and just being in a good place and knowing what you're going after. And I think for those who have been struggling for a while of, feeling yourself or, being optimistic, because I did mention that about life, all of a sudden things are going to take a turn, okay, for you. And once you start really focusing on these things that you have been wanting, things that you have been trying to do, and then just kind of like go with your passions and you start to feel that joy, it's going to attract other people. All of a sudden you're going to light up, Aries. And your family, I feel like all these people here are people who support you. Okay, so as you're doing all of this, you're feeling all of this stuff going on with you, and all of a sudden you start to attract people. You're going to attract the right people that are going to be there to support you. And I feel like a lot of your family, your friends, people you're in relationship with, there's going to be a lot of people surrounding you at this time, because I think you're going to be expressive about the things that you're trying to do, because you're trying to do something different and you're trying to take yourself somewhere different in the month of November, and this is really important to you. And so once you start to tell people about this, all of a sudden people are going to gather. Look at how they're gathering around her. People are going to start gathering around you and giving you the support that you need. I would say that there's somebody of importance up here. See that? See like that really sweet looking old animal up there? To me, it reminds me of like an old wise person. You may be speaking to somebody in particular who you feel that you can talk to about things, and they have a knack of seeing things beyond what you can see. And so this person's going to give you a lot of advice. They're going to help you along the way, and they're the ones that you really listen to what they have to say, and you think of them very highly. Okay, so there's going to be somebody in particular, it might be an older person or somebody that just seems like they're older beyond their years. They're going to give you everything that you need to kind of help you move along. So that person is going to be in the background, helping you out and cheering you on. You got this, Aries. You're going to be all right. Keep going. You're going in the right direction. Remember what I said. And so you're going to have that going on, or you're going to have, like I said, other people supporting you. And then, like I said, these other people that you're attracting are going to be the ones that they may not be supportive, but they're going to be ones that are going to come into your life to kind of help you get to that place of this massive glow of what you've been trying to do. And some of you have been trying to do a glow up. Maybe you guys are working on yourself on the outward or inward appearance. And, a lot of people are coming in to kind of like help you, guide you on how to eat right, how to, do certain things to take care of yourself. Some people might come in that you might meet that, you didn't know were actually therapists, and they kind of give you free information on how to take care of your mental health. There's people going to be coming in, they're going to help you, but they're attracted to you because you are going in the right path. And because of your optimism, because of your charm and your friendliness in the month of November, it's going to attract people, and you're going to start having conversations, and it's going to lead to all of this. Okay, so you're going to have family, friends around you, supporting you, and somebody in particular supporting you in the background. And then, of course, attracting other people that are supposed to be in your path to give you what you need to move yourself forward, okay? Now, what the book says about this particular card, it says that it has to do with love. Love of abundance. It's coming in for you, okay? So it can come in many forms. It can come through any type of relationship. It doesn't have to be lovers. It doesn't have to be like your spouse or whoever it is. It could just be any type of relationship. It could be one person or multiple people. But there's going to be like this openness. People coming in to support you, to love you, to give you what you have been desiring. And if there's been a lack for a little while of feeling loved, well, you're going to get it in November, and you're going to feel it super strong, okay? So people are definitely going to be coming in to give you that, and you need to get into that place to feel vulnerable and open to these people who are giving you this. You will know through your intuition who are the right people to be open to. Doesn't mean you have to give them your business, but at the same time, allow people to love you, Aries. Allow them to come in and give you everything that you need, and then give it back. Okay, so show them support. Give them a hug if they need it. If you sense that somebody needs it, give it back to them. But this is also a time, like if you have gone through some rough patches, heal your heart as well. Okay, there's going to be a lot of people or a specific person that's going to help heal your heart. They're going to give you that good, healthy bond and support that you need, and you're going to feel so good. And I think things like certain situations where you're separated from other people, some of that might come back, but it's going to be like a moment of you repairing these situations where, let's say, for instance, an ex comes back, you are actually cool enough to deal with them, and then they'll be able to deal with you. And if there's something that happened that was left unsaid, it could all get squashed. Doesn't mean that they're going to come back to you in love. It just means that this is a moment of repairing specific things, if that's what your path is guiding you to, and it's something that it's been on your mind. But it all has to do about deepening, enriching, being rich in relationships, okay? And then new relationships may occur from this, and old ones may come back, so you can repair and then move forward, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at the tarot. What you got first is the Dreamer. And then you got the Page of Pentacles. And then you got the Three of Wands. Wow. And then you got the Chariot. Holy moly. Aries, you got two major arcana. So that means that there is going to be a big change. And it's going to be something that's going to really definitely guide you in a different direction in your life. but it's going to be one that's going to really take you out of where you've been, and it's going to place you somewhere where you're going to be in for a while. Like, this is going to be like a permanent change. So remember I said that, okay? So what's going on here is that now that you're being open to all of this, okay, what I already told you above, with the support of family and friends, feeling loved, and then people being attracted to you to give you the information you need to push forward, all of a sudden it's going to give you that spark, okay, to move along to where you need to go. And so with the dreamer, some of you guys had plans. Some of you guys have been wanting to do something in particular. Like I said, you have passions, you have creativity all inside of you. Some of you are trying to go to a different career. Maybe you're trying to move, but there's somewhere that you got to move towards, but it's better and newer for you. So it's either you're traveling, physically you're going, or maybe spiritually you're transforming and going into a different path in your life where things are going to be changing inwardly, or you're just being guided to do something brand new, or just renew something that was old but make it a little bit different and go down that path. But the thing is that right now the time for you has come. It has changed, and here comes this open door. It's time for you to go through it. And once you do, again, remember I mentioned that there was somebody in the background watching you? I just noticed right now, look at that angel in the back next to that gate right there, watching. There's going to be somebody who is loving and dear to your heart, or somebody who's going to become that way to you in the month of November, that's going to help you along the way. Okay, they're going to be a voice of reason for you. For some of you, it may be you feel like a past loved one is there with you, and so they're going to be guiding you, and you feel it. And I feel like a lot of people that are coming in to help you and move you forward are people that you can definitely trust. Okay? And so while you're trying to go down a different lane in your life, it's due to opportunities that are going to be open to you because you are desiring those opportunities. It's not like you're waiting on them. It's going to come to you, and I think you have been in some ways waiting for specific things to happen for a long time. I'm not sure if it's because there was a lot of blockages that it didn't come through the way it was supposed to, or really it was meant for you to wait this long. But the thing is that right now you have this desire, this oomph to go and do what you got to do. And because of that, you're making shit happen, okay? And this opportunity is coming in for you, and I think you're going to learn a lot from it. There's stuff that has happened to you in the past that, you know, is going to help you with these newer endeavors that you're trying to do in your life or wherever you're trying to go. And so now here comes what you have been waiting for. Okay, here's the opportunity. And here's you. This opportunity here is this right here. And then added on to your fiery nature, your passion, and, you know, go-to spirit. Like, you're not going to waste time. You're just going to go very fast on this. Once you see it, you go. And so you already done your part to plan. Now you're waiting for this moment to finally appear, and you're just going to go. You're ready to move forward. And you felt like you've been patient long enough, and now things are just happening for you. And so you already made your choice. Now it's time for you to go towards things. And like I said, I think for some of you, you're really thinking about moving. And now you feel like this is the right opportunity to do so. And you have tons of people just backing you up. And that particular person that has been giving you advice or whatever they've been telling you, they're like, okay, go Aries. Just do what you got to do, because you're in the right place. Like, your ideas, your thoughts about doing this and where you're headed, you're going to a good place. And so you're going to decide to do that. For those who are not traveling, it's just all about action. You have done everything you could to open up doors for yourself, and you're no longer waiting. You're just, here we go. Let's go. Let's get this done. Some of you are just in that place of being open to collaborate with other people, or just being open to friends and family or others. You're just, like I said, charismatic, so you're open to all types of relationships. And you have your own way of deepening those relationships that need that. And then the other ones that are just like people you're just meeting, you're making good impressions on these people. Okay, and it's going to take you far. All right, it's going to move you forward on your path. And those people that you're casually meeting and you're being really cool with, all of a sudden later down the road, they're going to see you and they're like, hey, you know what, I remember when we were talking about blah blah blah, and you know what, I have this they said, for instance, if you've been talking about a specific job, they'll come back to you and tell you, well, there's a position already open at my job. I wasn't sure if you want to come through, but here you go. Here's the information. And I'm just glad that we bumped into each other because I was thinking about you at that time. And I remember we were talking about whatever, and you're a mad cool. So it would be nice to have you at work. So situations like that are going to open doors for you because, yes, you have desires. You already know where you're trying to do, where you're trying to go. But you're also keeping yourself open to being friendly or making connections with people and just being open to others. That all of a sudden is going to bring opportunities to you because of how you are with others. And guess what? All of a sudden, here comes the Chariot. You're going to successfully progress and move forward towards what it is that you want. Now remember, the Chariot is all about intuition. It's about going in the right direction and doing it the right way. And so the person who's on that Chariot, they're following the star. They're following their hopes, their dreams. Nothing is stopping them, and nothing is getting in their way. They're just gone. They're out of here. So you are definitely going to be on a massive move. And whatever it is, you're going to get rewards off of that. And you're going to receive success from all of this. Okay? So the other two cards that I got for the end here is you got Courageous. And it says, may each breaking wave build your courage. And for some of you, it could have been that you may have been holding back in the past. Not sure if it was due to fear or certain circumstances, but you felt like maybe I shouldn't. But now you have the courage to apply all of this, and boom, you're off and running. And here you have Compassion, okay? And it says, may you tend to the suffering. I think that for this particular card, there's a couple of things going on here. What's going to happen is, like I told you, all of a sudden people are going to come out of the woodworks to show you support and love. They're going to have so much compassion towards you. Some of you guys have gone through it for a while, and all of a sudden there's going to be this breakage in your life, and there's going to be nothing holding you back. And you're going to get all the love and compassion that you need to set you free and move you forward, because you suffered in some ways. Things were kind of like holding you from doing what you needed to do, or go where you needed to go, or have specific relationships, mending them or deepening the bond. Something was holding you back. You were going through specific things, but now here is the opportunity, and people are showing you compassion. Or it could be the other way around, like through the hard work, through the waiting, through the blockages, through going through hard times, all of a sudden you go through this smooth sailing on your way while you're making these great relationships or deepening them. You're going to have compassion towards others who are in that place that you used to be. They're suffering in some kind of way, so you're going to be showing the love back. Okay, and which is good. Like I said, you want to do that back and forth. November, if people are, thinking about you all the time, just, if they give you a text or a call, like, hey man, I've been thinking about you. I hope everything's good. I'm here for you. Love you. You take care of yourself. And if you know it's genuine, I want to say that you give them a call back. Be like, hey man, I was thinking about you too. What's going on? How is everything going? And you never know. Through all of that, you may receive the peace that you're needing, and you may be giving it back to that person, or something might transpire between that phone call where you may get better opportunities. And remember, the more you have in backup of people, the better your life is going to be. Because I'm telling you, people who are very isolated or who are not good with people, they don't tend to get very far. But those who genuinely love others and are open to other people, and they have friends like up the wazoo, whenever something goes wrong, they have so many people to talk to about it. And eventually, one of those people out of 100 is going to be able to help them move forward in their lives, okay? Compared to somebody who barely has any friends or who's not open to other people, they're going to be struggling, okay? But I see really good things for you, and this is all I have for you, Aries. If it made sense, please like and subscribe, and let me know what's going on with you guys in the comments, okay? Take care.